This recipe is something that I make in my family every single month at least. We love it. We always go back for seconds and maybe even thirds. It's a classic minestrone. So it starts here in a big pan. We're gonna get that on a nice medium-high heat. We're gonna kick it off with 4 rashers of smoked bacon. That smokiness is like a secret ingredient. So in this pan, nice big one, we go in with some olive oil. We sprinkle in the bacon. Look what's happening straight away. We're creating golden little nuggets of smoky bacon. That's called caramelization, right? And that is gonna happen with the veg and everything that you put in here until you add the wet stuff. Let's start off with some lovely carrots. This recipe is brilliant at embracing what you've got in your fridge. You know, you might have a bit of swede or turnip, I don't know what you've got. It could be some Savoy cabbage, white cabbage, kale, right? All of this stuff can be welcomed into the wonderful world of minestrone. So I just chunk up the carrots, it's all good. A couple of garlic cloves, I'm just gonna roughly chop into the pan. If you look in the pan, by the way, as the bacon gets golden, then I go in with the garlic. I'm using bay leaves, dried or fresh, it doesn't matter. Of course, you could put rosemary in there, beautiful flavors. I'm gonna go in with the carrots, just mix it around. It smells amazing already. I'm gonna use celery, just like a couple of little stalks. Let's get the onion in. 2 small onions or 1 big one. Your cup of garden soup or minestrone should reflect what is available to you. And it doesn't matter whether that's frozen or down the market. As that is frying up, this is kale, purple and green. They're so beautiful, aren't they? What I like to do is take these tough stalks off, chop them up, and get them in there in the base. So nothing goes to waste. Finely slice these, all in there. Beautiful. So I've got a Savoy cabbage here, so you can give them a nice little wash. These outside leaves are perfect for the job. Again, I'll cut the stalks out and slice them up. Literally nothing is going to go to waste. Now look, that's what you're talking about. Can you see all the caramelization happening there? So I'm going to go in now with a little cheat. So of course I'd love to use a beautiful, chicken broth. I haven't got one, right? So I'm using a little organic vegetable stock cube. Sprinkle that in. And now we've earned that colour, which is big flavour. I'm going to get 2 ingredients in. First is going to be some nice tinned tomatoes. So we're breaking the frying now, and now we're going into boiling, okay? So I'll fill this up with some water as well. In with the water, and then I'm going to use some butter beans, nice and chunky, and then cannellini beans. So I've used butter beans and cannellini beans, but you can swap out any bean you like. You can get tins of mixed beans as well, which are absolutely brilliant. And then onto the cabbage. So I'll just roll it up like a kind of cigar and just finely slice it like that. So that will go into our pan. Beautiful. Then the kale. Look at that. And then what I like to do is top up this soup with some boiling water, about a pint. Let that simmer for a couple of minutes with a lid on top. And then let's talk about pasta. So I tend to put all my odds and ends normally in a little jar, but then what I like to do in this soup is just get a little tea towel and pour the pasta into the tea towel. I just take up the sides and give them a ruddy good banging, right? Go over to our beautiful soup, hold it like this, and in it goes. So all you've got to do now is just simmer this for the time that it takes to cook the pasta. It will thicken slightly, but that is going to be a really nice hearty bowl of minestrone, and it's going to taste gorgeous. Okay, so it's had about 10-15 minutes. The pasta's cooked and it's thickened, but it's still nice and brothy. Look at that, beautiful. So let's get a nice big old spoon in the bowl. Really, really good. Little bit of Parmesan cheese on top, or cheddar cheese, of course, if you haven't got it. This is a dish that I think people love. Look at that, pasta's brilliant. Little bits of bacon. Absolutely gorgeous.